Hi, hello. In the past slide, we have discussed what is planning. So now we are going to discuss about the classifications of planning. Here, the planning, once again, we starts with the planning. Planning is a fundamental process that involves setting objectives, determining actions to achieve those objectives, and outlining the necessary resources to execute those actions efficiently. Essentially a roadmap that guides individual organization or governments towards their goals in a structured and systematic manner. Once again, we start with the definition of a planning. Here the planning is a thinking process and organized foresight, the vision based on facts and experience that is required for intelligent actions. Today's efforts or tomorrow's works that the manager thoughts about yesterday. So, planning is an intellectual process. So, once again, highlight the definition. Today's efforts or tomorrow's work that the manager thoughts about yesterday. So, that is planning. So, now we are going to discuss about types or classifications of planning. The first one is financial or non-financial planning. For each and every business, for each and every activities, finance is need of it. So without finance we can't run anything. So first we have to concentrate on financial plans and non-financial plans. The financial plans related to monetary side of the concern, so that is financial planning, and non-financial planning is related to physical resources of a functions, that is managerial functions, machines. It concerned with smooth running of a business, etc. The next one is formal or informal planning. Formal planning is a written form. When planning is reduction to black and white, it is called as formal planning. And the next one, if this plan is coming into an activity or adequate, or planning is only thinking about nothing more, it is an oral form, it is known as informal. Here we are know that formal and informal. Formal means which is in a paperwork, that is known as formal. Which is in an oral work or a thinking work, so that is known as informal. The next one is specific or routine plan. For each and every activities there is a plan, and for each and every business or day to day life we are having planning. So here we are having two different plan. One is specific planning, another one is a routine planning. Specific planning is a particular object that can be known, it is known as specific planning. Or routine planning means which is prepared and mechanically if we are doing that work, so that is known as routine planning. The next one is standard and ad hoc planning. Standard planning means over and over again, there is a permanent in nature, so that is known as standard. Ad hoc. Ad hoc means these plannings are prepared only when some need arises. Whenever it is necessary, if we are doing any work means, that is known as ad hoc plan. Standard plan when it is a permanent, we have to do daily without any delay. So that is known as permanent. Next one is profit planning. Profit planning, so for each and every business, profit is most important thing. If we are doing any activity, from that activity we are in need of profit, then we will involve and do that work. So profit, it is based on forecasting, that is planning. It helps the management in determining the attaining the high level of profit over here in different activities combined with them. So earning is one of the most important thing. The next one is organizational planning. It determines the functions and organization needs, reviews the organization plan. The next one is product planning. It gives an additional for new product, new line for a product, and elimination of existing product. All those things comes under the product planning. Next one is facilitating function. It gives the facilities and types of an activities over here. The next one is operation planning. In this method, production methods and production capacity includes in an operational planning. The next one is material supplies and inventory planning. Here we have to make a concentrate on a material and supply and inventory over here. If inventory function follows smoothly, automatically automatically the production function follows. If the production functions automatically follows, everything will goes in a smooth way. So that is a material supply and inventory function, quantity of a product to the customer. The next one is production function. Automatically the production involves, here it brings out together the main material machineries to create a product into a market. So that the main process of production is, it will give an all the together effect over main material and machinery over here. The next one is human resource planning. In this, it determines the number of people that will be needed in future for a business. So that is a maximum utilization of human resources with the management to achieve its common objective. So that is known as human resource planning. Next one is development of planning. It gives a different ways and means where the companies or resources may be employed to be a maximum advantage. So that is known as development of planning. Next one is standard and ad hoc planning. Here standard planning, it has again and again process, and ad hoc planning, it prepared only when someone need arise of it. The first, last and final thing is administrative and operational planning. Administrative planning gives a guidance to an operational planning. Operational planning is done administrative planning is done by a top level, and operating planning is done by an middle level. So operational is a lower level management. It deals with an implementation of a plan done by an administrative planning. So that's it. So these are all the different types of planning over here. I hope you have understood the different types of planning. It includes 14 points. So thank you for everyone.